Welcome to the world of quantum physics. In today's video, we will talk about an impossible phenomenon known as quantum tunneling. So, can you imagine walking through a wall? Can you imagine walking through a solid wall? So, the question sounds impossible, right? Yes, it is impossible. If you think properly, then it's impossible, no doubt. But in the quantum world, this is possible. Yes, in the quantum world, this is possible. Say, for example, there is a barrier, and to cross the barrier, sufficient energy is required for a particle. And the particle in this picture has not sufficient energy to go over that barrier. So if you think logically, if you use your knowledge of classical physics, then according to that knowledge, it's impossible for the particle to go over the barrier, since it has less energy than the requirement. But in the quantum world, this is possible. This is impossible in case of classical physics, but in case of quantum mechanics, this is possible. In the quantum world, this is possible. So in the quantum world, what happens actually? In the quantum world, the particles don't behave like tiny marbles. Instead, they behave like waves of probability. Okay, in the quantum world, particles don't behave like tiny marbles. Instead, they behave like waves of probability, and according to that, it's possible for the particles to cross the barrier, to go over the barrier, even if it has not sufficient energy. And these type of things happen in reality. In case of biological processes, this happens, such as if you take the example of DNA. So in our DNA, this process means quantum tunneling. This effect is known as quantum tunneling. This effect occurs. Protons teleport across the DNA base pairs using this technique, quantum tunneling. And sometimes this way mutations occur. Again, this may be the cause behind the evolution. Biological evolution, you know this thing, I think. Anyway, so you can see that in biological processes, quantum tunneling occurs. That means nature itself uses quantum tunneling. Again, in man-made things such as computers, computers, then smartphones, all these things, laptops, all these things rely on semiconductors, transistors and microchips. So in case of semiconductors, electron can move through barriers using this effect, quantum tunneling. Again, in case of quantum computers, quantum tunneling is used. So this is man-made technology. Okay, qubits switch states instantly using this quantum tunneling effect, and that way they enable faster calculation. Okay, so you can see the use of this technology, quantum tunneling, in case of semiconductors, again in case of quantum computing, again in case of ultra-secure communication, that is quantum cryptography. Okay, quantum tunneling is used. Again, if you talk about our sun, then in sun you know that hydrogen atoms fuse together to form helium. Nuclear fusion reaction takes place, but protons, they repel each other. And according to the temperature of the sun's core, fusion reaction is not possible. Still, fusion reaction occurs, okay, inside the sun's core. How this is possible? Again, this is possible through quantum tunneling effect. Here, quantum tunneling effect overcomes the repulsion barrier, and that way protons of hydrogen come together come near to each other and the fusion reaction takes place. That way there is a formation of sunlight, and that sunlight powers life on earth. So that is known to you. Okay, so this is also an example of nature. Nature uses sun, that means that is a part of nature. So nature uses quantum tunneling. Again, people, means scientists are already using quantum tunneling in so many technologies. Okay, that means we can say that reality itself sometimes allows impossible. Okay, that means impossible is becoming possible just by the reality itself. But necessary condition is there. Okay, conditions must be suitable so that quantum tunneling may occur. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic, quantum tunneling, and this is what? This is a kind of impossible journey. And this impossible journey becomes possible only in the quantum world. That means that the universe is stranger than it seems. Am I right? According to laws of classical physics, actually this is not possible. But in quantum world, this is possible, you can see easily. Okay. And there are so many examples, I have mentioned here only a few of them. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic, quantum tunneling. Okay, so this is the end of this video. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.